Hey, what's going on, guys? In today's video, I'm gonna show you all how I turned my garage into a Tesla garage, getting it ready. Special box I'm gonna put up for the charger. Trim on my car gold and do my rims on my Tesla gold. I figure, hey, I'm gonna just go with gold. So let's jump right into it. I'm gonna do a part one and a part two video. So a part one video will be me doing the Tesla letters right there at the top in gold. Like I said, and it's going to match the same gold trim I got on my Tesla door handles and my window trim as well as my rims. So let's jump right into it. Let's go ahead and get started, guys. So first I'm going to go ahead, take the Tesla out of the garage, put that in the driveway, take my motorcycle out, back that up into the driveway. That way I got some space. The garage is a bit junky, as you all can see. So you all, here are the letters that spell out Tesla that I'm going to be putting up on that wall over there. I got them from Michael's for about $2 per letter. I'm not sure if you all have a Michael's in your area, but I do know you can order it offline. They came in white. Now, at first I was going to go with a silver, a hammered silver. Then I changed my mind to doing the same gold that's on the gold of my car. But then an annoying friend of mine, Dennis, he said, no, don't do gold. Gold won't go with the garage being blue, gray, and black. So I decided to go black because black would pretty much go with anything. So you guys, I already know I'm going to be having people say, oh, why did you choose those letters? That's not Tesla's official font of how Tesla's letters look. So when I did some research online, I did find that you can get Tesla's font letters that'll be big enough to be a profile on your garage wall, but you're going to be spending roughly around $400 to $500 plus just to get them. This video is mainly for do-it-yourselfers, people working on a budget but still want their garage to look nice. I mean, I don't mind spending $2, on a letter and painting it, having it look nice versus somebody else's garage who has enough money. So if you got $400-500 plus to spend on it, by all means go ahead and do it. If you don't, you want to be able to do this for $10, plus the cost of paint. This is for you. So y'all, now that I showed you how much I spent on the letters, where I got the letters from, let's talk about the paint. Okay, so this is a regular Rust-Oleum paint and primer. Got this from Home Depot, about $7. And trust believe you're not going to be using this whole can of paint. And if you want to, you can use any kind of black spray paint or roll-on paint. I would say get the one with the paint plus the primer, because though those wooded letters already have paint on them, and I'm not sure how any kind of paint that you're going to be rolling on is going to adhere to it with those letters already being painted on. That's why I got the paint plus the primer. Just wanted to put that out. Also, this backing that I'm using on my garage floor, I got the regular white sheets of paper, about 50 cents a paper, from the Dollar Tree. So I'm not sure if you got a Dollar Tree in your area. If you do, definitely got to get them inexpensive. I'm not sure. Wow, I was one paper short. Maybe I didn't have an extra, a couple of quarters or whatever. But you can be creative, do it over trash bags, and hey, you can spray on your garage, but you're gonna be dealing with a lot of cleanup. But yeah, so that's where I got that from. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to do one coat and come back and show you what that looks like. Then I'm going to do a second coat. I might do 3 coats in total. So you all, that's actually one coat right there. And I know you can tell that's a semi-gloss. How you got somewhat of like a mirror effect of the wall over there. But yeah, that's one coat. It's not quite there yet of how I want it. That's why I said I might do 2 to 3. Of course, you do got to let it dry, then see how it looks after it dries, see spots you might have missed, oversprayed, make sure you don't have any runs or anything like that. But, yeah, I mean, that's the first coat right there. So I'll come back. What I'll do, instead of me doing a second or third, whatever I choose to do, I'll come back and just show you the final, and we'll go from there. So you all, I decided to bring the letters outside to let it dry better in the sun. So while that's drying, I'm going to go ahead and let you all know what I'm going to be doing in another video. So with these extra pieces of wood that I've purchased, I'm going to create a box to go over this outlet. Some of you may be asking why. So a lot of you are Tesla owners if you're watching this video. Some of you may not be. So if you're not and you don't know about Teslas, Teslas are fully electric vehicles, which means they do not take gas, which means you will have to have a charger or outlet installed, whether it's in your garage, your house, or your apartment, or outside, to charge your vehicle. So I had an electrician to come out, install this, but electrician's job is installation, not cosmetic. So what I'm gonna be doing is covering this with a box, painting it, applying epoxy over it, making it look better, covering it up, and having it say Tesla to go along with what I'm gonna be doing today on this wall. So you all, while the letters are still outside drying, I took it upon myself to walk to the edge of the driveway to visually see where I wanted Tesla to go out on the wall. I didn't want it to be too high. I didn't want it to be too low where it's touching my gray separation line. So I grabbed my tape measure. Now, with my tape measure, I can see that I would like for the bottom of the letters to end at 50 inches. Each letter is approximately 13 inches that I got, which means they'll start at 37 and end at 50. So what I'll go ahead and do is I'll go ahead, I'll get my leveler. I'll draw a straight and equal line with my leveler, making sure that no letter is too high or too low, make sure it's perfect. And I'll just draw a straight line. I will recommend you guys, if you're doing this at home, to do the same thing. You don't want to add a double-sided tape or glue, whatever you plan on using, put it on the wall and it's uneven. So definitely make your measurements. So once you all have your leveler at home, and keep in mind you can get this from the Dollar Tree for $1, literally. Once you have your leveler, what you want to do is, like I said, with your tape measure, mark exactly where you want it to be at. Keep in mind, mine was at 50. So I go ahead, make sure my height is correct, and I mark it at 50. Once you mark it, you then take your leveler like that. Make sure the bubble is in the middle for those who do not know how to utilize a leveler. The bubble in the middle will let you know that the line is completely leveled. And then take your pen and draw a straight and equal line until you reach however the length of distance, however you want that line to be. And that's literally all it is. So you all, the third and final coat is done. I think it came out nice. I think it looks good. It's not too glossy. It's not too matte. I think it looks really good. So now the next step is, what I'll do is I'll add double-sided tape to the back of each letter. Keep in mind, make sure I'll stay on the line that I drew at 50 inches from the ceiling. And we'll go ahead and see how it looks. So I thought to myself, how could I make sure that each letter is equally spaced apart from one another? That way no letter is that far, no letter is that far, and you're ironing it out. So I decided to make each letter 5 inches apart from one another. So go right here with the tape measure. I'll touch it with that, and I'll mark this right here at 5. And that lets me know that that's exactly at 5 inches apart from one another. So I will recommend you all probably do it the same. Keep in mind, I'll say it again, your measurements may be off now. You may want yours 3 inches apart, 2 inches apart, 10 inches apart. All depends on how you want it. I chose 5. So you all, this is the end. This is the final touch. Like I said, everything is equally lined up. You know, nothing is too wide, nothing's too high, nothing's too low. So you all tell me what you think. Tell me if you like it. Please leave comments. Please leave a like on this video. Definitely subscribe to my channel. And yeah, I would love to see what you all have to say in the comments below. Thank you.